Doubles and coffee. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you see as you go along, get ready to pay attention to the budget, because this PNM more corrupt than even I thought. And the Douglas know that PNM is the most corrupt government in the history of the West Indies, the Caribbean, and the Western Hemisphere. As I say that, first comments, I thought cutting grass, the PNM, was for the poor to get money, and UNC firing CPEP and URP workers and so on, and we wicked. It's not that we're dealing with the PNM corruption. Foster, as you like to call press conference, call a press conference and tell me if your companies that you are associated with, or your family member companies, the companies that are connected to you, Foster, whether through family, wife, sister, son, daughter, whatever, if they make $2.1 million per month by HDC. You know, there's some of the companies, Short Serve, Clyden, them Pical, Rivulet. Call the press conference and tell these citizens on top of your salary, because you talk all of PNM talking about Kamala dress. First, talk about them contracts that your family have. Is it the equivalent of $2.1 million a month, Foster? Foster, you're serious, Foster? Foster, you share that money with all the poor CPEP workers who the UNC torturing, when everybody knows that Kamala Prasad love citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, especially those most in need, the most impoverished, those who need a hand up, the single mothers, the children, that is Kamala Prasad, and she will provide support for them, the budget coming. So Foster, let me know. Andrew Gabriel, why? But you was a big topper smoking cigar and thing, and in all them bourgeois party and thing, Andrew Gabriel. Do you have any companies that receiving from HDC cutting grass, you or your wife or anybody in your family, your wife, your family members, any association with any companies cutting grass and thing in HDC? Andrew Gabriel, big bourgeois man, big businessman, fancy shoes, fancy bed, strong man, smoking cigar, drinking expensive scotch. You, because I thought cutting grass was for poor people, Andrew Gabriel. Any company that you related to your wife, anybody, making $600,000 a month from HDC, cutting grass? The chairman of HDC, Feroz Khan, said that, the PNM, the Treasury, the HDC, the money that was approved, taxpayers' money to build houses for people, that it was akin to a cow. And the PNM were like millions of ticks on this cow, just sucking this cow dry, and no houses being built, no people application being seen about, billions of dollars spent, and no houses to hand out to the desperate citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. That is the best analogy. So Joel Edwards, and to all the other CPEP board members of the PNM, all you put in all your affidavit, because Anna and Ram Logan coming, the case coming up October 31st. To my silly advice, my humble advice, two things. One, get your own lawyer, because all you didn't have no set of contract for $80,000 to cut grass by HDC, with all yourself, all your family and so on. So all you didn't have no $80,000 a month contract at HDC. So get your own lawyer, pay your own lawyer with your own money to give you your own specific advice. And then former PNM CPEP board members, talk the truth. Just take my advice, because this thing, they're nice, and Jalen nice, and Anna Ram Logan don't eat nice. So Joel Edwards, I now understand why you're in a quandary, boy. Why all of a sudden the truth hurting to fall out your mouth. But however, evidence is there, evidence is clear, and the advice is talk the truth. J.C. Edwards, Joel Edwards, J.C. Edwards Construction and General Services Limited, $80,000 a month in cutting grass contracts, and he's the chairman of CPEP, PNM. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day, and reject PNM now and forever. Bless.